Hello, my name is Karan Nigam. I'm a senior director at Microsoft, and I get to live and breathe AI every day. My intention really is, in the next few minutes, let's talk about what is going on in the world of AI and what are some of the concepts you should be paying attention to. Now, for the very first thing is, it is going to be an interesting time for leaders over the next few years, because you'll have to make decisions, investments, without really understanding everything and knowing everything in details. But that also is an incredible opportunity. The first thing I'll say is we need to take a more expansive sort of mindset on AI. What does that mean? Understandably, there is so much conjecture out there about how AI will take jobs and change jobs and the workforce will change. And some of that will happen. But that always happens in big platform shifts. So think about the move from agriculture-based economy to industrial economy. In 1800, nearly 80% of the US population was in farming. By 1900, it was only 40%. And today, less than 2% of US population is actually in farming. So the number of people who are involved in a particular kind of profession have reduced, but the GDP has gone 16 times in those last 200 years. So every big platform shift leads to growth of GDP and leads to expansion. So as leaders, it is critical that we look at the opportunities. Of course, we have to pay attention to the ethical use of AI. We have to make sure that we are bringing everyone along. But this too will lead to an expansion. The second thing that you should know is one of the biggest impacts of AI is going to be the commoditization of expertise. Today, there's only doctors can know about medicines. Only engineers can know about coding. Only marketers can know about marketing. But now, with this commoditization of AI, everyone will be able to access exclusive information on their fingertips. Now, imagine the way it will change your everyday life and work. So not only will you be able to access the best information, best expertise on the planet, you'll be able to do it in minutes. And that itself is a big, big game changer. The third concept to pay attention to is called agents. So just like everyone will have access to apps like Copilot or ChatGPT to be able to get information on the fingertips, agents will become the way business processes are transformed. So let's take example of sales. Today, a seller spends days collecting information on the new leads, to doing research, then reaching out to those customers, then doing follow-ups. And now days are gone in just this manual interaction and just all this work that needs to happen manually today. Going forward, you will have agents that will just completely autonomize all of that. So the agents will take care of all that work behind the scenes 24/7 for you. So you as a salesperson can actually focus on what's the most valuable part, which is building relationships and spending time with customers. So it is going to be a transformative time ahead of us. But now is the opportunity to understand it, to think about it, and actually take an expansion and growth-oriented mindset versus operating from a place of fear. Now, one of the things I keep hearing from people is, how do you get started? Well, the only way to learn something is to do it. I think it is an incredible opportunity for everyone to get started. Use any application, whether it's Microsoft Copilot, whether it's ChatGPT, whether it's Anthropic or Perplexity, whatever it is, get started. Use it every day for your daily work. See the advantage for yourself. And then at the same time, I think every business leader should set aside some money, some budget to do experimentation. Unless you actually start playing with the new technology and seeing the opportunity yourself, it is not going to work in your favor. So set aside some budget, do experimentation, and then start using technology every day, and you'll start seeing the impact, the efficiency that it brings to your business and your teams.